You have a YouTube channel that covers a lot of fun things. What made you get started in YouTube in the first place?
I got started with YouTube because I was a huge fan of other YouTubers. Being a fan, I wanted to kind of try it out myself. I always wanted to, I would practice in the mirror for years. However, I asked for a camera, and my parents got me a photo camera, but I was too nervous to tell them why I wanted the camera. I was just thanks. But obviously I appreciated it.
Right.
And then eventually a few years later I was like, can I have a video camera? And then my friend and I secretly would film these videos, and then I just started my videos.
Were they mad when they found out, or supportive?
Supportive but cautious, because my mom was like, oh, this is cool, but she was like, I don't know how I feel about you being on the internet. Is this a,
It's a scary thing.
It's a scary thing, because there are scary people out there. And then my dad was kind of like, yeah, it's some hobby she'll lose in a year, yeah. And I was like, nope.
Here we are.
Keep going with it, yeah.
In your videos, you're so good at being yourself and just being inspirational that you should just be who you are. Is there someone who has rubbed off on you to be that way, or is that something that you've just always had, or something you've really worked on yourself?
I think the biggest thing that's really helped me get out of my comfort zone and really embrace who I am is just going for it, no matter what. If you're scared to play electric guitar for the internet, just do it, try it. You never know what could happen, and I think it's just continually pushing yourself. And also doing what makes you happy versus trying to do things to please other people.
Are you the kind of person that films until you get it right, or even if it goes wrong, you're still going to put it up anyway?
I film until I get it right. I must have 20 videos I've never uploaded that are just laying around.
Do you ever go back and watch them?
I do, and I'm like, wait, maybe I should upload this. No, I don't know. I'm such a perfectionist about it.
What's your favorite topic to make YouTube videos about?
Probably social issues the most, because it's so personal, and I feel like a lot of people are scared to touch on those things sometimes, but I feel really strongly towards a lot of social issues, so I really like to touch on that. I also just like to talk about high school and issues in high school, whether it's being unpopular, I have a whole video on that, or being shy in school, because it's just so personal to me. And growing up when I was in high school, I felt like I didn't really have anyone to connect to in that respect, and it's cool that I can be that for other people, to be like, whoa, there is a girl out there that went through that.
If you had one overarching message for high school or for social issues or anything that you really wish teenage girls would know or really take to heart?
You do you, and the amount of followers you have, what you look like, who you date. If you date, that means nothing. That doesn't define a person. Just keep doing you. Do what makes you happy. If you just care so much about what other people think, you're gonna regret it later.
It's easy to say don't care, but sometimes it's really hard to live that out.
I think it's important to recognize that happiness is so important in mental health, and I feel like sometimes it gets to the point, at least for me growing up, it would get to the point where it was mentally exhausting to care so much about other people's thought, and I'm like, I don't deserve this. You don't deserve that. You deserve to be happy.
Your hair's been so many different colors. What's been your favorite color that you've done so far?
I have loved my pink. It's been here for a year. However, I was talking to subscribers out there, and everyone is saying pixie cut or blue hair, which I asked about the other day. And I'm like, I don't know, pixie cut sounds like so much fun.
You have a new sock line that's out. Yes. How did that all happen?
Well, I've always wanted to do merch, and I really wanted to start small so that I could progressively get to bigger and better things. I love this sock brand in particular because, well, first off, they're so cool. Feet Sock is what they're called, and they literally have a trampoline in their building. They're so cool and with it, and I'm like, this is the company I need to work with. They get it. They really get it, and they listened to me and got my vision and stuff. And socks are just they work for everyone. They're easy, you know?
Everyone wears socks.
Everyone wears socks, yeah, exactly. And these are cool because they're a little bit higher, so you can wear them in so many different ways. When I took pictures to promote the socks, I had heels on, and then I had the little part of the sock, the wording sticking out.
What's your favorite design that you designed with the socks?
Oh my god, there's one that's really funny. It says, it's trash can, not trash cannot. It's very me.
You also do a lot of music. Did you teach yourself how to play guitar, or is it something that you learned in school, or have you always been musical?
I've always been musical, but I've always been very reserved with being musical. Because then I would just practice guitar every night by myself, at 11 p.m. and not let anyone hear me. I don't know, I always thought I sucked. I just assumed I did, I was very insecure growing up. And I did chorus, for example, but I would lip sync the whole time. That was honestly to get out of gym class, though. That's a different story. But it was always my friends were all musical and so on, and I always wanted to do it, but I was always kind of scared to I loved it, I secretly loved it, and I would practice and be passionate about it, but I would never do anything with it. And now YouTube is I have this confidence. I'm like, okay, and I've always loved music. Why don't I show them what I like to do, you know? And it's not a matter of like, I'm a professional musician. It's a matter of like, this makes me happy. This is something I want to share, and it's fun. It's really cool because like, I can just do a video about like high school and just like incorporate music. It's just fun for me, yeah.
And you have an acting project that you're working on right now. I know you can't say too much, but what can you say?
Well, I love my character, first off. She's so me, and that's what I love about it. She's very relatable. I feel like if you can relate to me or relate to my character. And they're also, I really like what I'm working on because it's very modern. It like touches on a lot of social issues. If you like Riverdale and Pretty Little Liars, that type of stuff, you'll love this too. It's very quick and short. It's like the YouTube collaboration you never expected, but it happened, and it's cool.